Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report, where we bring you the latest and most exciting sports news every single day. And today, Lakers fans, we have a story that's got everyone on edge. It's a mix of good news, bad news, and a whole lot of uncertainty that could shape the entire future of the Lakers playoff run. So buckle up, because you're going to want to stay tuned for every twist and turn of this one. Last night, the Los Angeles Lakers absolutely dominated the Houston Rockets with a huge 140-109 victory. It was the kind of performance that every Lakers fan loves to see this time of year. High energy, excellent ball movement, and players stepping up all over the court. It was a real statement win as LA locked in the third seed in the brutally competitive Western Conference. Now, if that was all the news we had today, we'd all just be celebrating, right? But as always, things are never that simple. The big storyline that has everyone talking right now. LeBron James, the heart and soul of this Lakers squad, played just 22 minutes before heading to the bench, looking visibly uncomfortable. He finished with a solid line, 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. On paper, a very productive outing for the limited minutes he was on the court. But what fans couldn't help but notice, and what immediately set off alarms across social media, was the way LeBron grimaced in pain after a play. He appeared to tweak his groin, an injury that has haunted him several times in recent years. And you could feel it across the arena, that collective gasp from Lakers Nation. After all, we've seen this movie before, right? Just last month, LeBron missed 7 crucial games due to groin issues. And here we are, right before the playoffs, seeing that same look on his face. Could this be another setback at the worst possible time? Fans, analysts, insiders, everyone immediately started speculating. Could this minor-looking tweak actually derail the Lakers' championship hopes before they even get a chance to start? But here's where the story takes a hopeful turn. After the game, head coach J.J. Redick addressed the media, and his message was clear: there's no major cause for concern. According to Redick, LeBron is fine. That's right, he specifically downplayed any serious injury, reassuring the fan base that what we saw on the court wasn't anything to panic about. In fact, Lakers insider Jovan Buha from The Athletic posted on X confirming Redick's comments, stating that despite the scare, LeBron appears to be okay. Now, let's be honest here. If you're like me, you probably breathed a huge sigh of relief when you heard that. But still, some questions linger, don't they? I mean, this is LeBron's 22nd season. He's logged thousands of minutes across regular seasons, playoffs, Olympic Games, you name it. And groin injuries, especially recurring ones, are tricky. They don't always heal completely, and they can flare up at the worst moments. Is it possible that the Lakers, while trying to calm the public, are actually a bit more concerned behind closed doors? Could they be downplaying the severity just to avoid panic right before the playoffs? Some insiders are already whispering about it. Not panic, but definite cautiousness. Here's another wrinkle. The Lakers have one more game left, Game 82 against the Portland Trail Blazers. But here's the key thing. They don't need to win it. Their third seed is already secured, which means there's absolutely no reason to risk any unnecessary minutes for LeBron or any of the core players. In fact, it's almost certain LeBron won't even suit up for that game. And honestly, that's the smart move, right? After everything he's given to this team, preserving his health for the grueling playoff battles ahead should be the absolute top priority. But what does this mean moving forward? Well, the entire Western Conference is an absolute dogfight this year. The Lakers could be facing any number of brutal first-round matchups, depending on how the standings shake out after Sunday's games. Every team in that playoff bracket is dangerous. There's no easy path. And let's be real, even a slightly hobbled LeBron could dramatically change the Lakers' chances of making a deep run. And when you think about it, the numbers tell an incredible story. Despite dealing with injuries throughout the season, LeBron has been phenomenal. He's averaging 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds across 70 games this year. That's just insane for a player who's in his 22nd season, numbers that would be career best for a lot of players half his age. It's a testament to his work ethic, his conditioning, and his sheer basketball genius. But it also underscores just how vital he is to this team's success. Without a healthy LeBron, can the Lakers realistically compete with the likes of Denver, Minnesota, or even a resurgent Golden State? And here's something else to think about. Is it possible that we're witnessing one of the final playoff runs of LeBron's legendary career? Not to be dramatic, but let's be honest. Father Time is undefeated. At some point, Even the king has to slow down. Could this groin tweak be a small sign that the physical toll is starting to add up? Fans are wondering, could this be the beginning of a transition period for the Lakers where Anthony Davis or even younger talents start taking on a bigger leadership role? Of course, nobody's writing LeBron off, not by a long shot. This is a guy who has defied every expectation, broken every record, and rewritten the rules of aging in professional sports. If anyone can bounce back from a minor injury and lead his team deep into the playoffs, it's LeBron James. But still, the margin for error in the Western Conference is razor thin. Every possession, every minute matters. And the Lakers will need every ounce of vintage LeBron magic if they want to raise another banner. Now, the good news is the schedule actually plays a little bit in the Lakers' favor. With the final regular season game being essentially meaningless and the first round of the playoffs starting next weekend, LeBron gets at least a full week to rest, rehab, and prepare. That could be huge. It might be just enough time to ensure that he's as close to 100% as possible when the real battles begin. But what do you think about all of this? Are you feeling confident after hearing Redick's reassurances? Or are you, like me, still holding your breath just a little bit, hoping that everything truly is fine behind the scenes? Personally, I'm cautiously optimistic. I trust LeBron. I trust his experience. I know he wouldn't risk anything if he didn't feel ready. But man, I can't lie, seeing him grimace like that had my heart racing. I just want him healthy, leading this team into the playoffs, giving us another unforgettable postseason run. Lakers Nation deserves it. You can already feel the buzz building around the city. Billboards are going up. Playoff merch is dropping. Fans are planning viewing parties and clearing their schedules. It's that magical time of year again, where every game feels like life or death, and every shot could be a season-defining moment. And for the Lakers, with so much on the line, the stakes feel even higher than usual. Another major factor to watch will be Anthony Davis. When LeBron has been sidelined in the past, AD has shown he's more than capable of carrying the load when he's healthy and aggressive. Throughout the season, Davis has quietly put together an all-NBA caliber campaign, dominating on both ends of the floor. His presence in the paint, his rebounding, his shot blocking, all of it will be critical if the Lakers want to survive and advance. The depth of this Lakers team will also be put to the test. Players like D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and even young Max Christie are going to need to step up in big moments. Playoff basketball often comes down to role players hitting huge shots or making gritty defensive stops. The Lakers' supporting cast has grown a lot this season, but the playoffs are the ultimate test. And let's not forget the coaching factor. J.J. Redick, in his first year as head coach, has done a commendable job balancing egos, managing minutes, and building a strong team culture. But coaching in the playoffs is a whole different animal. Adjustments have to be made on the fly, rotations tighten, and every decision is magnified. Redick will have to prove he can match wits with some of the best tactical minds in the league. The Western Conference is absolutely loaded. Denver looks every bit as dangerous as they did last year. Minnesota has been a defensive juggernaut. And don't even get me started on teams like Phoenix and Golden State, squads with star power that can catch fire at any moment. There are no easy outs. Every series will be a war. That's why even small injuries matter so much. A single game missed can swing an entire series. A slightly hobbled star can be the difference between moving on or going home. It's a brutal reality, but it's also what makes playoff basketball so thrilling and so heartbreaking. As for LeBron, it's almost poetic how much is riding on his shoulders yet again. Even in year 22, he remains the emotional and tactical engine of this team. His ability to control tempo, find teammates, and hit clutch shots late in games is irreplaceable. That's why every time he grabs at his groin or winces after a drive, Lakers Nation collectively holds its breath. But here's a silver lining. If there's one thing we've learned about LeBron over 2 decades, it's that he knows his body better than anyone. He's one of the most meticulous athletes in history when it comes to recovery and maintenance. If he says he can go, we can believe it. He's earned that trust 1,000 times over. Another factor working in the Lakers' favor is their momentum. Over the last month, they've been one of the hottest teams in the NBA, racking up impressive wins and building chemistry at just the right time. Peaking late in the season is often a sign of a dangerous playoff team, and right now, the Lakers are looking the part. The upcoming week will be critical. Expect LeBron to undergo intense treatment, including rest, ice, physical therapy, and maybe even some cutting-edge recovery techniques he's known for using. Every minute will be focused on making sure that when Game 1 tips off, he's as close to peak form as humanly possible. Fans should also watch for updates on other Lakers injuries. Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent are reportedly making progress, and if they can return for the playoffs, that would give LA a huge defensive boost off the bench. Depth wins in the playoffs, and getting key contributors back could be a real game changer. It's also worth keeping an eye on matchups. Certain opponents might present better opportunities for the Lakers to advance deeper. Ideally, avoiding a first-round clash with Denver would be preferred, but at this point, nothing is guaranteed. It's going to take resilience, health, and a little bit of luck. Ultimately, it all comes down to one thing: belief. Belief in LeBron. Belief in Anthony Davis. Belief in the supporting cast. And belief in the magic that happens when the Lakers put it all together under the bright playoff lights. This team has the talent, the experience, and the heart. Now it's time to show it. I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below. Seriously, I want to hear how you're feeling heading into the playoffs. Are you excited? Nervous? Somewhere in between? Let's talk about it. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got a huge few weeks ahead of us, and you're not going to want to miss a second of it. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Lakers!